At first, Raymond and April Carraway thought it was odd that their 5-year-old son just wasn't interested in ball sports. He liked car racing movies.
He would only watch like racing, like NASCAR races or IndyCar races or car related movies on like repeat. Like he would tape like he'd want to DVR old races and just watch them over and over again.
The Carraways are from the Bay Area in an Oakland suburb called Castro Valley. At 6 years old, Cameron started quarter midget racing at the local fair, an introduction for young racers age 5 through 12.
And we put him in that, and he was like a fish in water, and then it just dramatically changed all of our lives.
Cameron made history as the first African American to win 2 state titles in California at quarter midget racing. Now Cameron is 13 years old and making a name for himself in the sport. He has garnered a list of accolades, including being chosen for the Rev Racing Combine, among only 8 racers from North and South America who were selected. He was the first ever minor to be allowed into the SEMA convention in Las Vegas and spoke on behalf of the African American Automotive Association. Cameron is now a new emerging face in NASCAR, something he says he is ready for.
If you want to make it up in NASCAR, Formula One, or IndyCar, or even in sprint car racing, even in that, you have to have courage. You can't have fear.
Cameron drives at speeds of more than 100 miles an hour.
As soon as you are able to get in that car, just start getting comfortable, because then the fear goes away like that quick, like just poofs away.
Cameron is the second oldest of 3. Raymond says racing is about family, and the core values of the sport are similar to their own core family values. Cameron says his dad, Raymond, is one of his biggest supporters.
One of my greatest cheerleaders and my greatest crew chief for a very long time in my racing career.
Raymond is dad and crew chief. He says race days are stressful and sometimes scary as a parent, but he says it's about the message, with sports like NASCAR having long histories of excluding racers of color. He has worked with the company and represents a new era for the sport and the future of NASCAR drivers.
The thought was if we could reach out in our community and kind of let him know what he's doing, because he is the only African American male west of the Mississippi, like running at this level.
They also used their own culture to get people's attention. People noticed hip-hop remnant phrases on their CamManRaces CMC merchandise, but the meaning goes much deeper for the California family.
For us, like using like hip-hop and things like that, it brings in, like I said, people of color, people outside of racing who might, have an interest in this. It helps us kind of start a conversation around what Cameron does and why we do it.
Cameron has already made connections with the legends of the racing world, like Bill Lester, Willie T. Ribbs, and Bubba Wallace. Now Cameron says he wants to show other kids the joy of racing. Raymond says he hopes Cameron's story inspires others to pursue their dreams. This has been What's the Big Idea, hosted by Aaliyah Seabrooks.
I am CamMan Carraway. Thanks for watching.